the Quarantine Cup. This is the top four, final four semifinals. My name is Mark, and I'm with Upper Deck. And as always, I'm joined by C Stacks.
Thanks for having me on again here at the top four. It's really exciting stuff getting towards the end here. Top four.
Absolutely.
It's really
We've seen
exciting
some
stuff.
incredible builds throughout the weeks.
Top four.
This week, we've got ourselves Bert with his Black Deck, or his Black Cat deck, versus Robbie with the Captain Marvel MCU. So, in case someone has never seen this before or is just now getting into it, why don't you tell everybody what the Quarantine Cup is, since it is your career?
Yeah, Quarantine Cup is an online video chat tournament that we've been running over the last couple months here. We've done it over several formats. Swiss had 3 formats. We did the Cosmic Power format. We did For Fox's Sake, which is all Fox properties, no Marvel cards. And then we did Ladies Night, and now we're in Top Cut here, which is Good versus Evil. And a lot of interesting, diverse decks have shown up. It's been a lot of fun. We've seen some really strong players bring their A game with some really cool creative decks. So it's been a blast.
Absolutely. And that good versus evil format is that all the cards in your deck have to be either good team affiliated or evil team affiliated. We do allow the non-team affiliated cards, but it's a nice way of kind of breaking things up. And especially in this setup we've got this week, we've got the photographic versus the illustrated. So it'll be really interesting to see these two face off.
Yeah, it'll be should be a really good match.
So this is a best of 3, which means we could be seeing 3 games, especially like we did last week. Some very, very, very close games last week. So let's get these guys started off, and let's see what they've got.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
You guys are ready to go. So good luck to both of you, and we'll talk to you afterwards.
All right. Thanks a lot.
All right, bro.
Are you ready for
Good
this
luck.
thing?
Let's do it. Good luck.
So Caleb, why don't you tell everybody what kind of decks we're expecting to see?
Yeah, so obviously we got photographic versus illustrated here, which is cool to see.
Mario?
Bert is on a favorite of his, which is Black Cat, so going to see a lot of discard, and then probably also a lot of discard from the Captain Marvel deck too, with the Lone Gunman package over on the photographic side, which is very strong. We already saw here that Bert went first, which is actually because Robbie is the higher seed. So against Black Cat, you want to make Black Cat go first because Black Cat wants to have more cards in the hand than you, so she prefers to go second. So in a twist on how you usually see it, we saw Robbie choose to go second. And he swings into the Dramatic Jungle Hunter, which is a great combination of cards there to bring out Wakanda.
Yeah, between these two main characters, Black Cat has a slight disadvantage with only 5 health, but they're both running 2/5. Captain Marvel also has the ranged ability to keep.
My turn?
Yep. And that strikes back.
That's right.
Yep, he does.
Yeah, it's interesting. I talked to both of these players beforehand, and they kind of think this matchup's going to come down to like who can hit their big discard stuff first. Is Bert going to get his bad luck going first, or is Robbie going to get his lone gunman package going first? Because that's really going to decide if Black Cat's going to be able to level up or not in this game. Looks like we're getting the Wakanda trigger right off the bat there to pay Wakanda and a yellow to bring out the gem that draws cards. I don't remember.
I do.
I believe it's the Mind Gem.
The Mind Gem, yes, the one that pay a yellow, either draw 3 cards or discard 3 cards from your opponent. Obviously, very, very good for what Black Cat is going for here, which is trying to have more cards in her hand than the opponent does. So Bert is on 3 resources from the dramatic entrance. So yes, we are going to see the 3-cost Grandmaster come out, and of course he is the holder of the Mind Gem. So you can put the 6-cost Mind Gem onto Grandmaster for free, which is super strong here. And looks like he's going with the discard power this time. Very good.
Yeah, it's a super strong way of just starting out right here.
And he just picks all the ones on the right side there. He hits a Bifrost, a Byers, and a Yondu. Really, really good hits, I think. All good cards you want to get out of there. And just super strong seeing that Mind Gem early on. Not sure how many cards are in both players' hands, so I don't think that Black Cat managed to gain any XP that turn. But if she can manage to keep that Grandmaster another turn and get another activation off that, then I think.
Langley.
Yep.
Oh, but there's Langley though.
Both out to the front.
Langley could ruin any plans of that potentially.
Yeah, Langley is part of that lone gunman trio that like to build off each.
Yep. So we're gonna see the Frohickey. So Bert will be discarding a random card, and Robbie will be drawing a card.
Alright, just 1 through 4.
Okay.
Bert has a yellow in his hand. I think he's just hoping that he doesn't lose the yellow. Only
This one?
4
Yep,
cards in his
yep.
hand though.
Shot.
Looks like the far one. It is a shock to the system. It's a sweet storm shock to the system
Pitch another
promo.
Frohickey.
And yikes, another Frohickey power up. So another draw for Robbie and another random discard for really
Alright,
rough.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
So 3, 4, middle.
Yeah, Robbie's running 4 copies of each of those, the Frohickeys, the Langleys, and the Byers, and they all sync up with each other very well.
Yes, very, very strong little engine that you can include in your deck over in the photo universe. Very strong. So Bert's down to 2 cards in his hand, and Robbie just kind of loaded back up. Those Frohickeys replace themselves as soon as you pitch them.
And I will attack with Langley.
And now Langley's got some counters on him. Combined with a friend from work is enough to
A 5, 6.
put a wound on Black Cat, unless Bert has some kind of defensive trick here. He already lost
5, 6.
shock to the system, and I'm not sure he wants to
gonna
lose any more
flash
cards.
in
Another dramatic entrance to go with the one other card in his hand, which is Ghost. Bert is down to 0 cards in hand. That's not what you want to see with Black Cat.
Yeah, that's definitely not what you see with Black Cat. Wow.
Unless you don't have any.
So the remaining equipment he has in his deck, he has a Nullifier and a Serpent Crown. He gets the Nullifier.
Okay, so I strike you back, right?
Well, no, he's a 5, 5, 8. Sorry.
5, 8. Okay,
Yeah. 5, 8.
that works.
All right.
I think Bert,
Then Captain
you
Marvel,
definitely really want to top deck a yellow here for sure.
Black Cat for an experience.
Yep.
And pass.
Yeah, pretty much went how the players thought it was. You know,
Draw my 2.
those lone gunmen come in, and if you get hit by the lone gunman before you can take the lone gunman out of Robbie's hand, then it's a tough
I have to
uphill
choose
battle
a
from that point.
5. I will pass.
Yeah, Captain Marvel's sitting at 2 experience, and Black Cat doesn't have a single one.
4, I'm at 2.
I'm at, yep.
Okay.
So Bert just drew his cards and passed the turn. Played a face down resource.
And it looks like Robbie's got 4 cards in hand to Bert's 2.
Yeah, looks like that's what Bert's keeping track of with that dice there.
Yeah, I was curious what that was, but yeah, that's what he's doing.
Yeah, he's just waiting for the moment when he can finally start gaining XP, I think. A Yondu comes out. Looks like it's a good Yondu. Put out +1 counters to your team.
Formation like this.
Okay.
I'll move into main.
And we saw this last week where one player kind of gets behind, but hopefully Bert can swing something.
Pitch a Buyers for
We're going
Langley.
to see a
Mhm.
Buyer's power up
On
blind for a random discard and also
And then just
-1 counter to take out the Grandmaster. Very strong,
Okay.
obviously, because Grandmaster has Elder of the Universe,
Evens.
Uh,
Left 1.
so he
Okay.
cannot be KO'd in combat, but that -1 counter is going to kill him. Randomly discarding,
shuffle the Infinity Gem.
and
Yeah, Bert just lost another
you drop
go.
back in the deck, so that Mind Gem goes back to the deck.
Range attack for 6 whenever you're done. Go to 3.
Yeah, I'll go to 1.
All right. Pass the turn.
And there goes the
And
first
Black
wound on
Cat
the
takes
cat.
his wound.
1, 2. It is Volt. I'm gonna play Fanged Leviathan, so Comet Fall and add a wound to Carol. Or no, she already
Yep,
has.
she already
Never
had
mind.
one.
Yeah. He's a 4/7. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead.
And Bert passes again.
And you got 2 in hand, right?
Just the 1.
Just the 1? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll put down a Bifrost.
See a Bifrost making an appearance on Robbie's side.
Play out another Yondu called Hero again.
And he plays out another Yondu to activate that hero ability one more time.
I'll team range to the Leviathan. And then
That was a
Langley
team
after
attack
Black
range
Cat.
into the Fanged Leviathan.
Go ahead.
And Black Cat takes a second wound.
No, I don't want to do that. I'll put this down here. Let's. You have 4 in hand. Okay.
Yeah. We'll have 3 in hand. 3 in hand.
3.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. Black Cat into Langley.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
And Black Cat goes into Langley and passes.
Put 1 down and pass.
Okay.
And Robbie passes back after playing a resource.
Savage Leviathan, Comet Full, push Langley to the back.
Savage Leviathan jumps out and pushes Langley to the back row, which frees up attacks on everybody
1 more XP to
on
lower,
Robbie's
is that
side.
right?
Correct.
Okay. He's a 4/7.
4/7. Yep. It's a 6/6, right? Or is it a 6/8? I can't.
This one's a 5/4.
Oh, 5/4. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna go talk to Yondu.
All right. Yondu didn't like the conversation and got out of there.
It's your turn.
Draw 2.
All right, well, it looks like we've lost Sax's audio, so while we work on that, we'll keep moving forward.
Go with Groot.
Mm-hmm.
Still in build. I'll go ahead and alter ego Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call her Batwoman.
Okay.
Groot, go after Savage Leviathan.
Can you guys hear me?
Sure.
And then Captain Marvel, go after Black Cat.
Yeah, I'm at 4.
And pass.
Okay. 1, 2. Appropriate. 100%. Okay. I'm gonna play this Boyfriend Yellow. We're going to play. We're gonna play the Wall.
Is hear me now?
Sentry?
Right?
Yeah. That's the Sentry.
Yeah, we're having all sorts of fun technical times this.
You have 2 in hand?
I have 3 in hand.
3 still? Okay.
Yeah.
I will pass the turn.
Draw and draw. I'll Heimdall.
Did we lose visual on Bert here?
So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. I'll pay 5 and go search out Buffy.
Okay.
For those of you that's just joined us, this is the Versus System 2PCG Quarantine Cup. This is top 4. We've got Bert with his Black Cat build going up against Robbie with the Captain America MCU. This is the first game, best of 3. And it's looking a little on Captain Marvel's favor.
I will go second.
And that's the end of game 1.
Rough for,
Yeah, the gunman coming out early for Robbie really helped him out on that one. Hopefully Bert going second can get him some XP early on so we can keep ahead of the game.